Hi everyone, this is Grant. In this video I'm going to cover the Divi Filterable Portfolio module using dynamic content. I've created a committee information page here so that this organization can look up past meetings and be able to read them. So I've used the filterable module right here with two different categories of 2 different years to be able to pull up meetings from 2020 and meetings from 2021. So let me show you how this was done. I'm going to enable a visual builder. And I'll take out this row that was made with 2 columns here. And we'll start over again. A 2-column row with the filterable portfolio module here. And the way this is set up is that I can put up to, in this case, 10. You could set up whatever quantity you want in a column here. And I want to include these 2 categories, meeting 2020 and 2021. And you'll see that the titles of these have already come up because I already made the projects for them. The only other thing I did was create a background for this. We'll give it a color. We'll go into the Design tab and go into the title text and change the size of those a little bit. And I think we better put some padding around that. Also under the Content tab, let's change the elements we're going to have. I want the title. I don't need the categories to show. And I'll want pagination if I had more than this column can hold. The pagination would go down here in the bottom. And this text is right up to the edge of the module, so I'm going to put some padding in it. So we'll go to Design, Spacing, and we'll put some left to right padding there. And put it on the top and bottom as well. Alright. So that's about that. You can do other things to the text as far as design and colors and sizes. I go into the Design tab and come up here to the Filter Criteria text, which is the labels up there. I can change the font. Change that to pop-ins. We'll make the lettering black. And that's all we'll do for that. Let's save out of here. Over here I'll just put a regular text block. And that could be information about the meetings or something. Let's save the page and go to the dashboard. And under the plugins, PDF Embedder is the plugin that will put the PDF document into the page. So that was added, and that's a free download. Under projects, if I go to categories, you'll see that I've created 2 categories here. And in order to make an example of this, I'm going to put a 3rd category in here. We're going to call it library. Library Meetings 2021. And add that to our categories. Now the way I created the page that the minutes actually get put onto, I used the Theme Builder. And you'll see that I created a template here. And in that template, if I go to the settings for it, up top here, if I scroll down, you'll see that I used projects in a specific category. And I chose the 2 categories before, and now I'm adding this 3rd one. We'll save that. Save the changes. Let's go back to projects, all projects. Here's the 4 minutes meetings that I set up before. We're going to add a new one. And we'll call this library. Meeting minutes 11/5/21. And over here I don't want any sidebars. I want it to be a full page. The published date is important here. And today is 11/5. So I'll put that and say OK. And down here under categories, this is a library meeting, so I'll select that. Down below here, the separate file areas for the video file, the link to the PDF, and obviously down here is the excerpt for the post. And that's where they're going to go. But you get the link to the embedded file by putting your cursor into the body of the post. Go to Add Media. And here's our library meeting minutes that we've uploaded to the media library. We'll select that. I'm going to copy the URL to it. And I'm going to insert that post into that file into the post. And here it is right here. Now the link to the PDF I want to paste in because I made a copy of that. And this file here, I'll select it, copy it, and put it into the excerpt. Publish this. And we'll use the Divi Builder. Now, because it's a project and we selected one of the categories that the template takes care of, it automatically loaded everything. So we can now go to the front end. specific title, and it takes that title. The date of the meeting is here. Down below here is the embedded PDF, which is taken from the project excerpt. If I get rid of this, you can see that up in the top right corner is Use Dynamic Content. If I select that and then select Project Excerpt, click on that, we don't need any of the text. We'll save that, and you'll see already that the button that opens the PDF, the link to it is also dynamic content, and you'll see if I get rid of this and go to dynamic content and go down to the bottom of this list, link to PDF is here. That's what we called that file. And if I had a video, if I didn't have a video, I could just close out of this and delete it. If you do have a video, click on the settings, eliminate that, add video, and insert from URL. Let's say I've got a URL over here. I'll insert that into the post. Okay, let me save what we've done. And I'm going to exit the Visual Builder. And we'll come up with our November 5th, 2021 library meeting minutes. And if I need to open it up in the PDF reader, I can click on this and it'll open up a tab with that file in it. And you can obviously look at the video. At the top is the library meeting minutes title, and the date of the post is here. And we now have the library meetings here. And that one meeting that we just created is right here. When I click on it, it opens up a tab and brings up that same information. And that's what we did with working with a organization that needed a page that you could obtain and look at previous meeting minutes from different years using the Divi Filterable Portfolio module. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.